The beans are back. We just needed to finish this crazy base.
We're taking on a second shift.
Overtime,
factory.
baby.
Working some overtime to get the job done.
We're so close. We really just need power.
Since we work so hard, we also play hard.
All right, let's go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oof.
The fuck? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Hell
God
yes.
I'm just gonna spill this coffee all over myself.
Alright, so enough playing around. Let's get to work. What do we got? We got power to rig
Power.
up. Is that it?
Power is it. These are all set. They're all oh wait, hold on. Let's check the output because these are probably not overclocked. No, they're not. So let me go back to my calculator. So we need 2.7 manufacturers making computers. So I just need to do 1 to 170.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And then I think this manufacturer is just going 100%. Yeah, one manufacturer making the heavy mod frames.
Sick.
Bam diggity. So those are good. The Caterium circuit boards are all at 100, and I think I need to change that. So we need for Caterium circuit boards. Oops, come on, don't be moving stuff around. 8. And I have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
2 at 200.
Let's do 4 at 150. So 1, 2, 3. Just to keep it more even. I don't know why that's important. Oh, you already did that.
I did.
Okay. 4. And then these two are at 100. Okay. Excellent. And then these, I am pretty confident I've already done. This one's at 190.
Yeah, this one's at 200. Then 240.
Yeah, we already did those.
250, 250.
I
Cool.
think
Yeah,
it's
I'm pretty
all
sure.
ready to go. It's gonna be a bitch when we start this up and like something's not working. We have to check everything, but it'll be fine. Okay.
I mean,
So how do we want to do? First of all, I think we should decide on how we're gonna like box this up. You know?
yes. Well, I do want this to be exposed. For the at least a big window so you can see in that says computers.
Okay.
I almost want to be able to pull this out, this sign out. Maybe I can. Just have
Pull it out.
well, like so you can see it from the road and know.
I mean, we
what's in
have
it.
a sign on the road that
that's
shows.
True. That's
Yeah,
true.
I think it's fine the way they are. And what I was thinking
Yeah.
we could do is something like have like a how do I describe this? Just
I
have
don't
this
know.
whole front area be open pretty much.
Yeah, where the trucks go.
Yeah. And then like,
Ooh, what if we build the wall like through the storage so it looks like the storage is poking out of the walls? I don't know. That might not work. Actually.
where's the truck?
It might be hitting the wall. Yeah. What if we just do I don't know, edge of these manufacturers to the wall?
How do you feel about that? And then just leave this whole front part open.
I'll make it more of like a open garage style.
We
Okay.
could even put like something like this. Huzzah!
I don't know if you saw me clapping, but
I did.
that's
That's
what
why I said
that meant.
huzzah.
Okay. All right. I thought it might be. I just want to make sure you saw I approved. Clap does feel a little sarcastic to me, though. You
Clap,
know?
clap, clap.
Or like a hurry up type clap. Snap, snap.
So,
So,
we've got these angled roofs now.
oh shit. Yeah, we do,
I may
huh?
even want to like
What if we do
put it a little
flat and then
lower.
angle up? Oh, I kind of dig that.
And do like, those are not very angled at all.
So cool.
And like, we'll figure out where we want to put windows later, I think.
Yeah.
But like, then let's do like let's do flat. And then or do we want to do it this way?
I think at some point we should do more angled up to.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it all the
roof.
way. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Nice.
And then do more flat up here.
How many? Up?
4. Into the rock. Yep, I like that. Shit. Doesn't look that bad. Oh, I'm out of iron plates. I forgot walls take a lot of iron plates.
Are you doing beams? Yes. Cool. Beams.
Yeah, not bad.
That looks nice.
I think it does too.
Does this deserve a billboard?
No, I'd rather not put a billboard right in the middle there. Oh, yeah. Forgot I need plates. I know I put some extra stuff in here.
I kind of like the way these lifts and stuff stick outside the wall on
Yeah.
the west side.
Oh
It looks
no!
like
Oh
just
no! I accidentally fell into the super hyper tube.
nicely done.
Is this dumb just to do the sides of the very back just solid like this?
I don't know. Is it? No? I thought it looked cool on the other side because of the accents on the with the shit poking out. Oh wait, obviously don't have that on this side.
Yeah.
I mean, we can throw windows in when we're ready.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just about getting it walled up and powered up, so we can start getting those sweet, sweet
Shit.
computers.
I don't want it right here.
Do you want me to start putting beams underneath or pillars underneath the building so it doesn't look like it's just floating?
Sure. Yeah, wherever
Or
you think
do
they would look appropriate.
it's tough with the belts right there. I didn't even think about that. What do you think? It's gonna clip through these belts if I do it on the edge. But if you don't do it on the edge, that kind of doesn't make as much sense.
Where?
Basically on all sides. Even the small pillar. That might be okay, but on that side, it's clipping through those belts.
Yeah, it's fine just to do it like you don't have to do it like a lot. You could do one like right here and then one right here and then just like leave it for a while and then just do like one in the back here. Like there's a open spot right there and right here. You could do one for like back support, but we could just be like, oh, it's being supported by the thing.
Mountain.
Yeah. Because we would need much bigger pillars for this. You see your old comments? That's weird. I don't know why
Very
it loaded that
strange.
way,
No, this
but
is
yep, this is a
we live.
brand new stream.
We're live.
And welcome,
More
welcome.
bean cooling. And welcome.
Okay, so you did power over here? Or you
No.
just like started it?
I started it and then I was like, oh fuck, we don't even have walls yet, so.
Oh, and you didn't even put you didn't even do what's it called? Double-sided. Here,
Yeah,
what?
because it wasn't in the wall, it was at the.
Oh, okay. What I'd like to do is run beams.
Okay.
And just run uh, the power across the beams. So, what makes the most sense? Where's the middle spot? This one. Is that right in the middle?
I can't see.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. What are you doing?
Pillaring.
Oh,
I'm almost done.
cool. Because I could use help with wiring. Ah.
Okay. Where you at? Here. Beams.
Beams. So let's do
What do we...
a double-sided. Let me get an MK2. I want to do it. Oh, does this have enough room? Oh yeah, just barely. Okay, so I want to put it right here. And we can upgrade all these to MK2, or we can... Oh shit, why won't that go on the spot that I want it to go?
I'll upgrade as you go. I'm never good at organizing these very well. I always do like way too many or not enough, and then I have to panic build a couple.
Is this crooked? Oh god, fucking damn it. Why is this one so off? It like got built at an angle for some weird reason. Yeah, sometimes they don't do a great job of lining up. Oh no, this one's at an angle too. That's not good. How did this happen? Yeah, can you just check them all to make sure they're not crooked? Okay, I think I fixed it.
I'm gonna put some beam connectors on all the.
It's gonna be
No,
really
never
hard to get
mind.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
If I put them down as I was going, it'd be fine, but I just didn't do that, so. Okay, so for this one, I wanted it. Oh no, right there. If you upgrade it while I'm doing it, though, it fucks it up, so wait until I've placed the next one. Okay. Probably didn't need to upgrade these considering it's just
Upgrade
manufacturer.
them all.
Manufacturer.
Never know.
Manufacturer. Looks nice. Okay, so now we got these bad boys. And we got these guys. Fuck. That's what you gotta really watch out for.
What?
Creating a second thing instead of connecting to these. The hitbox for
Oh.
connecting to these damn things is really
Still
annoying.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this back part, I say we just run it across the ceiling and not give a fuck.
What do you mean?
Like instead of
Beams?
well, hold on. Can this even properly attach here?
I think they work on.
Yeah, I just didn't want it to be like clipping all dumb.
Oh.
Here, I'll do this bottom one. So these two, we'll get this one. These two. big ol' sip of my hot bean juice. Those are good.
What? Oh yeah.
Sipping my
Yeah, I
coffee,
got
boy.
you.
Alright. Get this to go. Okay. And to there and there. And there and there. Okay. Good. And this is gonna go to... Well, I guess that's fine. And then I'll just take from here for the second floor. And I'll take from the other one for the third floor. That makes sense.
These all still just say no power.
Yeah, because I haven't hooked it up at the base yet. I'm gonna wait till we have everything wired up and then hook
I
up the
got
final
you, I
wire
got
so
you.
it all turns on at the same time.
Perfect.
Um,
The likelihood of a crash is right away instead
quite
of
likely.
delayed.
Yeah.
We have stators being made, right? Keep talking about power storage and we haven't done it yet.
We do have stators being made.
I want to do power storage as mine. It's like, I think we should both
we need
have
to get
a power
power
storage.
first. I feel like power storage is a project for after we get the fuel generators online.
Done.
Yeah. We also need to come up with what color this place needs to be painted, because white walls are not doing it for me.
Yeah.
Anybody got any color ideas for the factory? I'm taking suggestions.
What if we did a multicolor factory?
Just a
Since
rainbow
this is a
wall?
I mean, yeah, support the community and stuff. 100%. But no, like a two-tone or something. Like we've got computers and heavy mod frames being made here. Maybe we do like a Halloween colors. Orange and black. Orange computers, heavy mod frames have the rubber. I don't know. Or orange, black, and silver, like a three-tone type thing. I don't know. Chat. Do it. What's the colors? Paint our factory.
We're not the most creative. Damn it. I'm trying to line this up right. Okay, this floor's done. I love how when you sip your coffee, sometimes it makes like a clink noise.
It hits your helmet.
Do you think an orange? Just the standard fix-it
Fix it
color?
orange. What if we tried to match more like what the picture for computers shows?
Just
Which
make it a
is, I
giant
guess, pretty
computer.
close.
Not the worst idea.
Or we can have a few different colors, like each section of the factory based on what it's making. Let's finish wiring it first, though.
Mhm.
Then think about colors. Rewire the top floor.
I have not. I was gonna do it from this one. Oh, no, it actually needs to go. Oh shoot, this is going high up here. Let's do like that so it doesn't look so weird. And then do it here.
You're thinking more like a blood orange Luna? Like a
Blood
reddish orange, maybe?
Because the computer orange is a very like light orange.
Yeah, that'll kind of it'll clash with the layout. Actually, I'm starting to think orange maybe isn't the play because the background of the environment we're in is also kind of reddish orange colored, so it'll potentially clash.
That's why I chose the green I did over at the other base because it looked good with the orange desert.
Right. Customizer here. What do we got?
Nope, not like that. Okay, almost done with the wiring for the top floor. And then we can turn it on. We can turn on the whole factory. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh.
Can you do me a favor and make a journey back to the main base and unplug the whole like steel side of the factory and also the, well, I guess not the encased industrial beams.
Oh, you're right. The encased beams need to keep going.
We need those.
I
wonder how much this is gonna really add. It's a
Probably
lot of
a chunk.
machines.
Yeah, let me just get the steel. Yeah, Luna, I was thinking a blue might be nice too. Are you thinking like a more of a lighter, like a light blue, or like a darker navy type blue?
1, 2, 3.
2 tones of blue. Now there's a thought. My goodness. Okay, we're good. Maybe. Yeah, I gave a buffer.
Okay.
That
Okay.
could be interesting, Luna. We'll have to definitely play with some colors like that.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna connect it. Can you watch a power
I'm
pole?
ready. I'm looking at it right now.
Huh? That seems like it barely went up at all.
Is that everything? Make sure.
I'm going. Oh, nope, sorry.
Okay. That
Where?
crept up a bit more, but we're still pretty good.
Okay, yeah, that's everything. That's everything on.
Okay. I'm gonna go reconnect. Do you want to keep an eye on a power pole?
Give me 1 second. Just checking a few more things. We don't have power going to the copper.
Yes. Oh.
That wasn't something that I, Oh, shit. Where can I put this? I guess like right here is fine. Okay. Crisis averted. Once the copper starts pouring in. Okay, we've got plastic coming in. Deuterium. Rubber. Good. Okay, go ahead and connect everything up.
Alright, you're keeping an eye out.
Did you already do it?
No, I'm just asking. You've got
Oh.
an eye on it?
Yeah, go ahead and do it now. Okay, that puts us over, but there's still enough room to where I think we're fine. We're at 5,100 megawatts. Our max is 5,367. But our consumption's down there a little ways.
I think we risk it for the biscuit. For now.
Yeah.
Luna's calling you out to see that shit.
Yeah. The hell, man.
I mean, it's legit though. So you play this game.
Why is this one not getting quick wire? Ah, because I didn't belt them up. That's why. It helps if you actually belt them.
Yeah, you should do thing.
There we go.
we have any computers or heavy modular frames yet?
The computers are being made. Yes. Heavy modular frames, though, we are waiting on screws and modular frames.
Okay.
Screws should be happening already. These are not getting iron. None of them are getting iron.
Yeah.
Did we not wire up the iron? Or cable?
You didn't like that after you missed wiring up the copper?
No, it's right here. Oh, okay. No, you're right. It wasn't. It I assumed it was because you had a bunch of
Oh,
random
cause
errant cables over here for no reason.
I didn't plug it in because I didn't want it to start up.
Hmm.
Because I had that connected to the grid.
Ah, okay. It's like, why the hell isn't anything working? Everything should be working. Okay. There we go, finally.
That's so funny.
There we go. Getting that nice black smoke pouring out.
Filling up this building with hazardous chemicals pumping the air.
Excellent.
Party time.
It's party time. Where's the screws? First batch of screws!
Oh yeah.
Please let everything work. I probably still missed some more belting or something at some point, but we'll address that later.
Oh, I think we'll address it if we find it.
Yeah, but I'm not specifically looking right now. Yeah, the windows are not working out how I want them to. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Just need to add an extra wall on this side over here. 2, 3. 3. Wait. Ah! Okay. Do we want to do hex windows? Do we want to do regular? I don't know. I feel like hex windows could be cool. Or maybe like a border and then a full like that. Does that look stupid? What do you think about that? Or like this, and like that.
I think this over that.
I
If you're gonna do this, you do it on the bottom too. Right? You disagree?
So this looks better?
Yeah.
Okay. I was kind of leaning towards that too. Because I don't think doing all of it in hex windows. I mean, they look cool, but
It's
that's
super
just
busy.
too much, yeah.
Yeah, I like the Are you in agreement with us that the hex, plain hex trio of windows looks best? I don't know how to describe it. We have a slight issue still.
Yeah.
Modular frames not being made
At all?
at all.
Shit. Okay. Well. That's what from here. Wait, what? These floor holes sometimes don't quite work how they're supposed to.
Oh, interesting.
I think that was the main issue.
Hex plan hex. Got it.
Because now these are in here. But these still aren't getting iron rods. Which are supposed to be coming from here.
Yeah, one of them is full. The far one is full of iron rods.
What?
But I don't know what. Yeah.
This one? What? How?
Yeah. I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like these other splitters aren't splitting.
Wait, but
Splitter,
I
no
don't
splitting.
see iron rods coming down from here either. Like, where is it even getting iron rods from?
Right here.
I have it set to overflow. So they're only going this way because I wanted to prioritize the screws.
Screws. So is it just taking a long time for iron rods to pop in?
It's gonna take a while for that to happen. I could make this not a smart splitter, or I could just do any undefined, any undefined, any undefined for all of them, and then it would just go. Okay. So
But
now
why
these
is
are.
only the one getting any? Like, you would think all of them would have some. You know?
Yeah, and this one's
And the
full
first
too.
one would have the most.
So I don't
That's
know
what
why
I'm
it's
saying,
not
I
like
don't understand.
backing up. Oh no, this one has some. Is 3,
Oh, okay.
4?
Maybe it's just filling up from the back somehow?
That doesn't make any sense. 9, 21. This one
Alright.
has now.
Did you put some in one?
I
'Cause
don't
put
think
some
I did.
of something in one, but it wasn't rods. I don't think. I thought I put.
Did you? Did you fuck it up and
I
you're not
don't think
remembering?
so.
I mean, it didn't
It's
mess
not
anything
really
up.
fucking
It
it up.
just like.
No, I put screws in this guy. And over here.
Okay, just to start that up.
Yeah, even though it didn't have the heavy modular frames for it.
Or the regular modular
So one thing to
frames.
keep in mind is we still need a way into these buildings.
Well, yeah. What do you
And
think
I guess
this
if it's
huge
always
ass door
just
is?
this, it's just gonna suck when we're on the other side. And it's like, I guess I have to tear down this wall. Let's fuck around with colors.
Are these actually making mod frames now?
I saw some,
They
yeah.
are. Okay. And and those are only going to this, so yeah, 4 out of 5. Slowly but surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
We could also do like something like that on each side.
I like that. What do you think of this color?
It's not bad. Where's Swatch 7? Is that what you're on?
No, I made a custom one.
How do you make a new custom one?
I don't know.
You just
You have to
edited your
just
one
edit.
custom swatch?
Yeah,
Well, then don't
it
do
was
that.
plain.
Because well, okay, do you understand how it works? As soon as you switch that again, everything that's been painted that color will change to whatever you change it to.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
That didn't happen this time. I just edited the custom swatch to something way different. This didn't change.
That's how it's supposed to work. That's how all the ones in the default category work.
That might be how those work. But the custom one is one that allows you to customize it, paint it, and then look. If you hold your mouse over it and look over to the right, give your factory a consequence-free paint job. Changes made to the custom swatch will not be applied to any buildings currently using it.
Oh, weird. What about regular?
Huh?
Like, not the custom,
Yes,
but the regular ones. Oh, it
warning.
does.
Changing the swatch will apply the change to all buildings currently using it.
Okay. So why wouldn't we want to use one of those? Let's use one of those.
I don't know. Just
Let's use
maybe
7.
swatch one.
It's already like a light blue.
I like 7. It's very light. So, are we gonna do the face 7, the roof a different one? Oh, what happened?
What?
Oh, you're changing it?
Yeah, I changed it to 7. Do you not like that color? I thought I'd make it a little bit more vibrant.
No, that's cool. I just didn't know you were editing the swatch. It just surprised me when it changed. I was like, wait, what happened? I thought I
Can
had
we
done
paint
something.
the window? It doesn't do anything. What this?
Can you paint the wall?
Nope, that doesn't do anything either.
Can you paint the sweat dropping down my balls?
I hate you.
No.
Alright, you want to do one side and I'll do the other?
Is it all gonna be this one?
Yeah, I think we should paint it all the same color and then we could do accents with a different color if we want. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I didn't want to make the concrete blue.
I did the same thing and then I fell to my death.
Oh, you are dead. Okay.
That's what I said when I said. That's what I meant when I said fell to my death.
I'm coming.
And drinking your coffee. It's. It's funny when I die because my whole body looks gigantic and like the proportions are all fucked up. Does it ever do that to you?
Sometimes. Not every time. Like I've seen it happen.
Oh, it's like every time.
Concrete structure swatch. Okay, that's how you fix that.
Cool.
Let's make the support pillars the same color too.
Just the bases, not the concrete itself.
Yeah.
What about the miner?
Should we do all the buildings too? That might be cool.
Maybe we do the buildings the darker blue to have like the two-tone thing going on.
Well, it has the darker blue as an accent. I'm gonna color
right,
all the buildings and see how it looks.
Okay. What
Try
about the roof?
try to leave the yeah, let's do the roof. Try to leave the belts uncolored, because I don't want to go through and color every fucking belt.
Yeah, that's fair. I haven't gone in the building yet, so. But yeah, what are you thinking about for the roof?
Just coloring it all blue. Or doing tar roof. Have we unlocked that yet? I wanted to get tar roof because it looks cool.
We have glass and fix it. We can do like alternating glass or something.
Alternating what?
Glass. Let me select how to do it. Like, or some glass, some not.
Yeah, I wanted to do like a roof window.
Or maybe like these angled portions are. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break actually.
Okay. Sounds good to me, actually. Look at our big blue hut. Oh, it's amazing. Actually, leaving the roof white doesn't look too bad. I might just leave it like that. Okay. I will be our beans. back. What's going on?
Bean's back. I don't hate Luna's idea. Sorry, about the white roof.
That was my idea. She was just agreeing with me.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna give the credit to Luna for
Fair.
being the voice of reason that could make the decision for us. Why are you trying to diminish Luna's role in this situation, huh?
I am gonna color it its own swatch. So the 14, 15 are black and white respectively, just like, because we may want to change our main color.
I gotcha.
Oh, this isn't doing anything, but just for future reference.
No, that makes sense though. I see what you did there.
Oh no! What are you blinking at?
Oh, I'm just showing Joe what we've got here.
Oh, okay.
And it's blinking me for some reason.
Good to go. Alright. So, that being said, how much of this should be a window? Like a sky roof? Where's the windowed? Oh, there we go. You have to do filter off. Weird. So I guess I'd have to like get rid of the ones that I don't want. If we just did like a big strip down the middle and just did all of this as a window, would that look dumb? Maybe not these. Maybe not the angled ones. Or just one.
Holy shit.
What?
Guess how many coupons we have?
How many?
I want you to take a guess, and then I'll tell you just one guess.
14.
15.
Okay, hey, I was pretty close actually.
That was pretty good. That was a good guess. I was hoping you wouldn't say like 20 and get your hopes up, but yeah, 15 coupons. It's good shit.
That's a lot. That's enough to
Oh,
get like
these
everything
buildings
else
look
that I want,
awesome.
basically.
I
What,
love it.
what buildings?
The ones you painted blue.
Oh,
The machines.
right?
Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I dig it. And storage, not the splitters and stuff.
Not the splitters and stuff.
Okay. All right, we're a tenth of the way there on heavy modular frames for trains. What are we gonna do with trains?
Trains? Completely rethink the way that we play the game.
Of course.
Alright. How you feel about this?
How do I feel about what? There's a truck.
The roof part that I did.
Yeah, looks good. I'm heading back to the hub
Oh, so you
real
can't see
quick.
it?
No, I'm looking on the stream now. I can see it on there.
Just this, like,
The window that goes
strip?
down the middle like a racing stripe.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's legit.
Yeah. It definitely needed something going on, not just like a flat roof. Does this look weird? No, that looks pretty cool. So, why are these not going as fast as they should be? Reinforced iron plates are not being made very fast. Because screws are not being made very fast. What's up with that? Oh, maybe that would help. Oh my god. Did I do that on the other side too? No. Why aren't any of these going... What? What? Where are these screws going? So these must be the ones that go to... Okay, that makes a lot more sense. God damn it. Half the screws weren't, like, hooked up. What about these? Oh, they're just maxed out on iron rods. Okay. These have no iron rods. But there's iron rods right here. Oh my god. That's totally whack. They're hooked up. They look like they're hooked up correctly, but the lifts aren't actually hooked up to the splitters. That's very frustrating. Okay. Wow. Is it the same over here? Yeah, it's the same situation. So weird. Experimental! Holy crap. These are stopped because they're full. That's fine. These are also full. Okay. These don't have enough quick wire. Why is that? Is this the quick wire truck? No, this is the reinforced. There's no quick wire in the thing. I wonder where the truck is. It's at Caterium. It's just stopped at Caterium. What's up with that?
What's up with what?
The Caterium truck is stuck at Caterium.
Uh-oh. Is there a fuel situation or a power situation or something?
Shouldn't be.
I only unplugged the one thing and I plugged it right back in.
It might be a power situation, but I don't see why it wouldn't have just started right back up.
Yeah, unless it ran out of fuel somehow. I don't see how that's possible.
Well, I'm gonna go fix it. Pew!
It had Nicotarium.
Yes.
Cool.
Later.
Let me know if you need my expertise. Oh no, the Nicotarium is empty.
Is it not working for some reason?
No, I mean the Nicotarium over here. I'm back
Oh,
at
okay. I was like, how
oil
did you
and
get
stuff.
there before me?
I took the shortcut.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did you on the wrong thing again?
No, I just didn't leave much room in between here.
Oh yeah, you get stuck. I almost got stuck.
That fixes it, though. I just fixed it.
Nice.
It's fine.
Don't spill your coffee in the water.
Yeah, I'm doing really good at
Yeah.
keeping it together.
You don't want the fish of this planet to become addicted to caffeine. Who knows what introducing coffee to the
By the way, you should make
wild
yourself
population.
a gas mask.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. We're still
Did you
making
bring-
plenty of Caterium. This thing is full. This thing's
Okay.
just...
Is it got oil in it?
It ran out of
Fuel?
fuel somehow. Which doesn't make any
That's
sense because it
fuels.
had fuel.
Yeah, I
in
don't
the,
know. Give it the kick it needs.
Yep, it's
Very
going now.
strange.
I mean, it's sometimes turning into hell itself, but okay, I think we're out of that.
That's alright.
It's also
We are
not
on a
making
strange
any
planet.
noise. It's just like
I th-
doing its thing.
I think that happens every once in a while. Remember when I never heard a train? I've still never heard a train except for like in other people's videos. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 16 coupons.
Oh, the sound just like cut in for a second. Here we go.
It's funny.
Oh, it doesn't like when you stand in that spot that looks like you're supposed to stand there. I think that's why it had trouble. Okay, I'm coming. Don't drive away from me here. Nope. That's right, we never cut down this thing. Do I have my chainsaw with me? I do.
Remember I tried to, but it didn't disappear.
Yeah, but it's a new day.
It is, sort of.
Nope, it doesn't disappear. Unfortunately.
It is a persistent little shrub. But you do get stuff
back
from it
here.
every time, right?
Yeah! Got on top.
Gas mask. Fabric, 100 rubber. I don't have any rubber. Damn it.
Just let chauffeur me across the desert.
Riding on top is better.
Sure. It's the truck's just like vroom vroom every like couple seconds, and then it's like, no, I'm not. I'm just kidding. Vroom, vroom.
That's amazing. It's got some attitude to it.
It's just
I
like
dig it.
reminding you, I'm a truck.
Vroom vroom, I'm a truck.
It's weird.
Luna confirms.
It's not surprising.
Alright, keep it in the DMs.
Oh, this place is starting to look so good.
Yeah, the blue is a good call.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should update signs accordingly, maybe? Maybe grab that hex code and use that as the text color or something? I don't know if that would be dumb.
No, I like the orange sign coloring.
Okay.
The default looks pretty good to me.
Alright.
Oh, it's having a little bit of trouble.
What is? The truck?
The truck.
Oh, because of the wall. I wondered if
Yeah.
that would be
Just
a
barely.
challenge.
It's fine though. It gets by.
Oh, I don't have any rubber.
There, it's doing its thing. Putting all the Caterium in there. It's a buttload of Caterium.
The scientific term.
Alright, it's amazing. So, big question. Do we have...
Big answer.
We have 38 heavy modular frames!
Yes. Not enough.
It's not enough, but it's getting there. Seems like we have a lot of computers. Yeah, we have a buttload of computers. 350 computers.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, crazy. Heavy modular frames just take so much.
Yeah.
Really? You can't hook these onto manufacturers? The catwalks? I thought, like, for sure the manufacturer would have some spot you could hook it onto.
There isn't any? Not on the back or the sides?
Nowhere. That's very weird.
That what you're looking at right there? That fuck? That looks exactly like what the
I
watchtower
know, that's what
has.
I'm saying.
So weird. You're wrong, Dylan. It should be, so you're wrong.
Okay.
That's very strange. Um,
Does that look stupid? Kind
probably.
of.
What? I wonder if they will make it an option to upload your own images for billboards and signs.
That would be cool.
I'm just imagining just a couple beans on our signs.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
How are things going over there?
Good. I'm making some catwalks.
Good. Gonna invite the cats to walk over there?
Heh.
Hardy har. Be funny. I just passed one of the trucks. I'm in the hypertube. Oh, I'm gonna pass the other truck. Bye. comes a Caterium truck. Let's see how it does. Oh. Yeah,
It has some
it's
issues,
the
but
lifts a
it
little
does
bit.
its job.
And self-driving Fix-It is not as good as Waymo, let me tell you. This video is sponsored by.
Yeah, we're not doing ads yet.
No. How these catwalks are nice, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah, I dig them. There's a lot of them.
There's
Easy to
quite a
get
few.
to, and it's like I don't think we really need to get to these other ones, and if we do, we can just boop, jump.
So there seems like there's some suspension over there. Maybe one way to get up over here. Like, oh no, not right there. Is there like an open spot around here somewhere? I think on this side probably is the way to go. Just do like one side, and then those, and some stairs. Sweet. Now to paint them.
Seven?
Yep.
Yay. It's done. Good for the stairs. Unless you did the stairs.
I did.
Yay. It's done.
Now this is looking like a factory.
Look at that.
This guy's making its heavy, flexible frames. How many do we have now? 56. I'm gonna take them.
Hell yeah, over halfway.
Yoink them.
You know what?
What?
We should go shopping.
Oh shit, you're right.
That's a good way to like close out the evening, like reward ourselves for a double shift gone well.
That's fair.
Let's
Throw
start
down
browsing.
a shop.
Oh shit. Just do it right here.
Hell yeah, why not?
You gotta connect it to power, right? No?
Nope, you don't. And
yeah.
we have a sink over here that I can just grab the tickets from.
We have one ticket at the home base.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Do we just want to go home then?
Sure.
Alright. I want to take the hyper tube one more time. I'll leave that there for aesthetics though.
jump down
Goodbye,
from the guard
computer
or the
and
watchtower.
heavy mod frame base. Caterium truck, are you? It's coming. Should see it romping any second now. Is that it? Yep, there it is. Doing its thing.
Yeah, the green is grown on me still. Like I said, I never had an issue with it. But your points are making a lot of sense. Because you can't do like a yellow, really. You can't do a red, an orange.
Yellow might look good, but it would be a little much, I think.
Yeah.
Damn it, the bean cooler things are not working again. It keeps changing the white to black.
Yeah, it did that for me too. Sometimes it fixes itself. But yeah. Fuck, do you have any rubber?
I do not. Do we have any here?
Fuck. No.
Nope.
I just wanted to make a mask and filters.
17 coupons!
+1 in the hub chest.
Yoink.
Alright, what do we got here?
Alright, so. In architecture, we've got industrial walkways, stairs, metal pillar set, and structural frame set. I do want to unlock the structural frame set before we start making train stuff, because train stuff looks cool with that. Let's see, what else we got? Tilted walls, inverted ramp wall, windowed walls. I feel like we just have to get windows walls at this point. It's been so long. We need more window options. All the attachments are good.
So I've got a menu proposal.
Okay.
We go structural frame set 10, windowed walls 6, and then tar roof material 2, 18.
Ooh, nice. I did want to do some tar roofing. Hell yeah. Bomb. Love it.
Like that nat 20 persuasion check. Great.
I didn't
Love
take
it.
much persuasion. A
Yeah,
weird floor design. It's cool.
Oh, interesting.
Glass frame foundations. We use these a bunch because this was the only glass window ceiling option.
Yeah.
Frame foundation. Yeah, I definitely want to use these a bunch.
I like these frame ramps.
Put train stuff on top of it. I don't really understand the frame ramp. Like, what is the point of that?
I think it's mostly
Oh
aesthetic.
no!
What
I
did you do?
accidentally clicked on the inverted frame ramp.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. That's unfortunate. I hope we didn't lose too
Dummy.
much progress. When was the latest autosave? Damn you, experimental. No! Oh, this is so far back.
Oh no, is it still catwalks?
Yeah, but I was just finishing putting on the
And
stairs for the end, and then we just need to color them again. Fuck! Alright, well,
wow.
I'm coloring them, and then we're done.
We didn't buy the stuff.
We'll do it next time. We'll do it live.
Again, yay. 2 shopping trips in a row. Buying the same shit.
Ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. It's experimental.
It's experimental! So unfortunate. Gotta watch out for those inverted frame ramps. All the inverted ramps.
Yeah, those are dangerous.
They'll
Is that
invert
why you
your
didn't get the
save
walls?
file. Gosh darn it. I don't need a ladder. Got the power of flight. Alright, well, it was a very successful day. I am happy with the results. We've got just a buttload of heavy modular frames and computers to work with. So next time when we come back, it will be time to finally finish off this refinery setup by adding on the second level of fuel generators. And once we
I
have...
think it's a good thing that we got the frame set because then we can keep this open because it's all gonna be making smoke.
Yeah.
It's fuel generator shit. Do that kind of thing for the second floor. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be some
And
work,
more
but
power.
more power is the main thing. Yeah.
Nice.
We are sinking plastic and rubber too, which is probably what's giving us all these points.
Points.
Yeah.
Give us more coupons.
Kind of crazy
I
how
want
quick
road
it
signs.
filled up 8 industrial storage containers each.
Remember when you were like, what's a silly amount? And I said 8, and now we're full up on that.
You said 8, like, as in 8 for all of them, and I was like, oh, 8 for each? Alright.
Yeah.
Welp, I think that's about time.
We're
We bean
clocking out.
We're clocking out for the day. Alright, Bean.